And we are live.
What it do, what it do?
Thank you anyone and everyone that shows up, listens, watches. I like to start off with something a little poetic. You know what I'm saying, Nick?
Ooh.
You hear me, guys? Okay, because I like to get deep before anything, okay? So a wise man once told me, the one who listens doesn't speak. He can see what you're doing, okay? You can flood the streets. It could pour and rain. One thing you'll never be is the motherfucking hurricane. No Muzzle podcast. My name's Eddie. Best podcast in the valley. Nick, you agree with me?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
You know, like we've been doing this for a while. You know, we've talked to all different types of hosts of people doing different things, bringing different types of art to the world. And here we are again with another artist. You know?
The point still stands. We have a special guest today, super special guest. Please introduce yourself.
Shit, man, it's Mr. If It Ain't Ratchet, I Can't Have It. I go by Uviermygod. I also got many names, but usually your girlfriend Sancho is the number one that people could think of when they talk about me.
Guys, why?
You've heard
like
it before. You see the cane at your door, your Thea's door. I'm there. You see the
Point
boot.
the aggression.
He got the best intros, dog.
You see the boot at the door. Don't even walk in. You already know I'm
All
in
those
there.
niggas wondering, you can stop. Here he is. Point your anger at him.
Yeah.
You feel me? I just had to one up my boy Eddie's intro. I was just like, that shit was hard. I gotta come back. I was like, I got a second. I was like, hold on, give me some time.
I like that.
I was in there cooking. I was like, let me see some
UV
saute, some sauce.
Yeah, Uviermygod.
Yes,
I know
sir.
you as Avi.
Yes, sir.
So what's Uviermygod?
Uh,
Is that just
Well,
like a way to remix your name? and stuff like that?
type shit. Like, honestly, I'm gonna be straight the fuck up with it. Like, originally when I was doing the graffiti videos, check it out. It's on YouTube. Make it look clean. I had it on Pornhub for a minute. I don't know if it's still up there. I was one of the first to do it. Put
That's
my graffiti
different.
film
What the
on Pornhub.
Interesting.
But yeah. So when I was doing it, I originally had it under Yo Daddy Avier, and I was just like, hey, it'll kind of be dumb if Avier's posting Avier doing graffiti, and I have pictures of myself. So
Doing graffiti.
yeah, so I was like, if I put it up to a you, they won't be able to tell it's me, and
You don't
it
wanna
kind of
burn it
fucked
out.
myself. Yeah.
You don't want to burn it out. Yeah.
Now-
yeah,
Burn
yeah.
yourself out.
Yeah, now everybody be like, oh, who's UV? Who's AV? People that know me as AV don't know me as UV. People that know me as UV don't know me as AV. And like, it's funny, but like, that's kind of, it helps me like distinguish who knows me and how they know me.
It's just a second layer, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Keeping yourself
like
out
that.
of the equation.
Ogres are like onions. We got layers.
Layers,
There's
yeah.
layers.
So the graffiti scene. So tell me what it was like for a young Abby in the graffiti scene. You know what I'm saying?
Growing up,
Because
man.
I feel you a little bit because that's kind of where I come from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like,
I remember.
I kind of want to see your perspective on it. Like, how was it? Like, you know?
For me, honestly,
Yeah.
like as a child, man, that shit was one of my favorite things to do. I felt like school, it wasn't for me. It's for a lot of people, but I felt like it was holding me back more than helping me progress, because a lot of the times and subjects, I either already knew what they were talking about, or I was just reading too fast into the next chapters and shit. So I didn't really do my work. And shout out Bush. I don't really fuck with him like that, but he made the No Child Left Behind program. If you know about that, you failing, no matter how many fails you got, you going
You
to the
get
next
passed
grade.
on.
We going back.
I was
We
in there
going back.
telling my mom, and she's like, "You're not gonna graduate 5th grade." I'm like, I'm like, did you not see the
You have
fucking
no idea.
laws?
I can't fail.
They said no child left behind. I'm not getting left behind.
They
Like,
dragging my
I'm going
ass
on.
with all the other
It
kids.
don't matter, right?
feel me? I was
That's
like-
crazy. But you know what they say though? Like real smart people are like lazy. Like they don't want to like they don't feel challenged. Get me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I be
It's
feeling that a
boring.
little bit. Yeah.
It
So
be
like
boring.
us really smart people, fucking, they don't give a fuck about learning.
we like challenges.
Yeah. No, it's facts.
Because like your brain is a muscle, you got to keep
You need
using
to be
that shit.
stimulated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't
What-
just do the same shit over and
What's
over again.
that term? You don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah, that's the same thing
Yeah.
about my leg. But back to the graffiti topic.
Yeah.
Like with the school, so I was like, as long as I can maintain like a C average, I'll be able to do graffiti, do whatever I want. I ain't saying kids go ditch and do what I was doing. This is just what I did. But yeah, like I would just go ditch all day, almost every day, and I would just go paint in LA, Hollywood, spend like $7 on a day pass, and boom, I'd be in Koreatown. Next minute, I'm in Venice. Next minute, I'm in fucking South Central. Just,
You was
tearing
all
shit up
over.
everywhere, bro. And so, like, it was just fun, like, doing that with my best friend. and like also documenting it because I didn't have a phone, but I had a little iPod, and that's how I got into the videos.
Filming.
I would just record us kicking it, and I was like, you know what, let me record us doing graffiti because that's what got me into graffiti. One day I was just on YouTube. I had always been an artist, but like I was on YouTube and I stumbled across some like graffiti videos, and I was just like, shit, I want to do that. I saw motherfuckers catching shit in the day, like just riding on poles, catching fucking freeways.
Everything.
Yeah,
everything.
and then
oh my God.
like I saw the what is it called? Revoke and Augur. Like they was just killing it. Yeah.
Low key, dog, it's crazy because like how we said, like how smart people can be lazy. Like you want to feel challenged, right? So like for me, when I was doing graffiti and stuff like that, it's because it got me like excited. I got like a rush, get me? Like putting my name up and stuff like that. Like
Your heartbeat.
yeah, like it feels good to like do something that's like outside of like what everybody else, like the norm and shit.
Yeah.
So like I kind of want to ask you because you said you started filming. Okay, so what made you want to film and keep some type of record of something? Because I feel like someone like that's smart, get me? Because like for me, like when I think about all the shit that I used to do and stuff like that, I wish it was documented. You know what I'm saying? Of a movie to my life, you know, like being able to look back. Like that's why we started the pod, right? Because we wanted to leave something, get me? Like,
you know, regardless of whatever we were doing, we wanted something to look back on. So regardless of our age or whatever, we can go back and be like, damn, look at all these episodes we did. Look at all these people we
look at all the shit
interacted
we
with.
like
talked,
a legacy type
about.
shit.
Yeah.
You're leaving something behind.
I just want to say before
I talked
y'all
about crazy shit
get
on
into
here.
that shit about the graffiti and everything,
Yeah.
I just want to say, who was your cameraman? Because you got to give shouts out to the cameraman.
Yeah, you were the cameraman.
I was the
You
cameraman.
was the cameraman. That's why. Why low key, dog. Looking at your stuff and like the way you put yourself out there, like you got a eye. Get me? Like you got vision. Like you know what I'm saying. So you think that started at a young age for you? Like you saw something. And you
I've
wanted
always
to
been
create
a creative.
it, right? Like yeah.
Like
creative.
especially when it came to video games or like clothing or anything, I never liked just getting things how it was. I always like to add my twist to it, customize it, or do what I want to it to make it like my own.
Man.
Yeah, like that. And with graffiti, it's, you know, like they say, it's one of the best things because
creative. Yeah. Being
and
known for it and shit. Yeah.
I was able to step outside of my normal like what is it called, boundaries that I had like set for myself because I was just like only interested in black and white. I only like doing pencil, pen. And I didn't like colors, but I got to was like my best friend, rest in peace. He was the one who
Rest
told
in
me
peace,
like,
I got to, dog. Straight
straight up, rest in peace. I got to every day, dog.
He went to school with you. Tall white boy.
Yeah, big ass white boy.
Dog, he looked like
Sicilian.
an actor, homie. Like Nicolas Cage. You know what I'm saying? Like like,
motherfucker's hair looked like a wig.
Like, yeah, come on, man.
He looked like
to
Brad
your
Pitt's
school.
son.
Maybe he was in a different group than me, bro.
Probably.
We went to Jack London.
Okay,
Get me?
But he went to
You
CVS.
didn't go there, right? You didn't go
I went to
there.
Jack London.
You went to Jack London?
Oh, you weren't. Oh, so then you should have known.
I had my own little groups and shit, man. Like
No, he
it
was
was segregated.
Wait, you went to Jack
over
London
there.
side, right?
Yeah, I was on the Jack
yeah,
London.
that's what I was. Yeah,
Crack
yeah.
London.
What, dude?
Crack London.
I used to play ball a lot right there. I used to
Really?
play ping pong and shit like that. Oh my god.
That's the only
dog.
good thing
That
y'all
shit
niggas
was
had
lit,
was basketball.
It was a little dirty ass.
That's the only thing they had to look up to was fucking coming outside.
It was like a little dirty ass school, but like there's like, cause you don't have a ping pong table in regular high school. Get me? Like you go to Grant, ain't no fucking ping pong table.
was
there.
lame as hell,
You ain't do
man.
that. You ain't doing nothing fun. yeah.
But
God.
at Jack London, I was like a book boy.
You weren't there for long.
Nah, cause I went in there serious as fuck. I was like, I'm gonna
was
do
trying
my
to get
work
the fuck
and
out.
get the fuck out of here. And it was even worse because
Man, I fucked up. I stayed
I'd
there
be
for
like,
mad long.
bro, this
Got
is how
kicked
bad the
out.
fucking school was. I was trying to take a piss and they were telling us that the bathrooms are closed because people kept smoking meth in them. You know how hot I fucking was?
Fucking Scante Warriors.
And that's how.
man.
That's how. It was
I'm like,
back
bro,
then.
I was one of the people that got to leave early because I
Abby,
didn't
what
have
year-
to do all that much.
What year did you go?
Shit, like 2014 or
2014?
15.
Oh, yeah.
I think because I was
Oh,
supposed to
yeah.
graduate 15, but I was like 2-3 months late, so I was 16.
No, we was heavy at that time, right there. That's how it was back then, dog. The shit they
It
saying.
wasn't shit for me
Yo,
to do in that
it must have
school,
been
but
like
fuck
15.
around,
Yo, that's not
man.
for the world, man. That shit was crazy in there. That's cool though. So,
That's explicit content.
have you ever had stage fright?
Hell yeah, man!
No,
I'm
you
nervous
seem-
right
but,
now.
But you seem though like you seem a little fearless though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you put yourself out there, you do music and shit like that. Like you don't seem like you have stage fright, but you do.
Yeah,
feel
that's
like you do?
That's the thing they say about it's like a quote. It says everybody has fear, but the difference between like courage and cowardice is what you do with that feeling. Because if you have fear and you don't do anything, you don't act on it, and you like run away, hide, whatever, that's cowardice. But if you have that fear and you say, you know what, I still got to do this. That's courage, you know? And for me, I always have social anxiety. I don't like big crowds. My hands, armpits, feet, all that shit starts sweating. I be in there dripping, but like
I feel it,
I've always been good like in sales and shit, so I could talk to people.
Yeah.
So I was like, as long as I just keep ignoring the fact that I'm nervous, you know, and like when you make a mistake, I learned it from A$AP Rocky when he would be freestyling, you know, like just act like it didn't happen, keep going, just keep going. You walk over it, and so that's what I would do with people, and I felt like they would see that, yeah, I was nervous, but I was being my authentic self. And like that's what gravitates people towards me. Because before I used to be very introverted. I didn't really like talking to people. At schools, I moved around a lot. So I would tell people, like, we ain't going to be friends for long. You know, like,
Just being brutally honest with them.
Yeah, I'd be telling people, like, we acquaint. I legit used to tell people we were acquaintances in high school.
Yeah.
I would shake hands.
That's like a superpower, though. You know, making new friends, being able to communicate with new people and shit.
Yeah.
Every time you move somewhere, go to a new place, it's like you already have it in your mindset. Like, I'm not gonna be friends with these people for long, but they gonna like me regardless. You know, I'm gonna find a place or I'm gonna create my own. You know, and you have no problem like interacting with people and creating new situations and having a vibe with everybody around you until it's your time to move again, you know? And you always got a place when you come back, I feel, you know? Like, it seems like you have the type of personality that, like, it makes a statement, you know? People, you're not easily forgotten, you know?
Oh, yeah, for sure, man.
So it's like you could pull back up to all your old spots and niggas will be like, oh, word, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I can't believe you came back.
Brutal honesty. That's what I think about. Like how you said, like you're just brutally honest.
Sometimes I'll be too honest.
You think so? That's
Yeah.
what I'm about to ask you, because I listen to your music, right? And I listen to your lyrics, and you're super.
I appreciate that.
What they call introspective. Get me? Like you actually put your real life on the paper. So from tagging to now getting older and stuff. So what led to the music? Get me? Like what led to the rapping? Because you ain't got to rap. You know what I'm saying? You could be you and still be popular. Get me?
Yeah.
Like the way you are, the way you carry yourself. But like, what led to the music?
Fucking, just like growing up, like I said, I used to like customizing my shit and my like. I didn't dress like everybody else. You know what I call uniform is like the typical cholo fucking look, the East LA '90s, like, you know, big dicky pants,
banged out, yeah, yeah.
Like I like to wear colors. I like to wear polo shirts and I like to wear shit that's slim. You know, so sometimes people would always be telling me like, oh, you look like a rapper. Or like my YouTube videos, they'd be like, "Oh, you look like a rapper. You should just rap.
Yeah.
And I used to kick it on this one block out here on the west side with the homies, and sometimes we all, you know, just get drunk and just start bullshitting with bars and like just freestyling.
Yeah.
And one time, I put up to a party at this bad bitch's house, dog, and
yeah.
And it was her birthday. I didn't know her, but the homie, like, I'm Mexican Salvadorian, but a lot of people.
Hey, we the same. What the fuck? That's what I am. That's what I am too.
Shout out all Mexican Salvadorians.
Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous.
I'm just the black guy here, man. I'm just the one black guy here, man.
That's where I'm getting.
Cool with it, you know? I'm the one that gets the invitation.
It's different.
You know?
It's a different
I'm in the
flavor.
back of the quince with a plate, you know, and everybody's wondering how I got here, but just don't worry about it.
Dos no tres shit.
Yeah. So what were you saying? You were writing raps down, fucking around with the homies and shit.
So yeah, we was at this party, and what is it called? The homie, he was just like, I asked him about Shorty. I was like, oh, like, what do you know about her? You know, and he's just like, oh, I know she likes black guys. And I have a very ambiguous look or something. Like growing up, people would always tell me, I can't tell what you are. Like if you're Mexican, white, black, Armenian,
What's that word?
Middle Eastern.
What's that word for that? Damn, what's that word?
Why is everybody looking at me?
I'm trying to see if you know.
What the fuck? I don't even know what y'all talking about.
I think it was, like I said, ambiguous.
Indigenous? What the fuck?
No, I forget. Keep going. I forget. Go.
Nah, fucking ambiguous. I think it is that one, like when you can't really tell what the person is and shit.
Yeah.
But
miscellaneous, homie. That's what you call your oh my god.
That's for like random.
It's a saying. You look miscellaneous.
It's
Like
okay.
you look like
You
like
got a miscellaneous look. Okay, you look like a random thing. Okay.
Yeah. Like you can put it in any category. That's what that means. Come on. All right. Keep going.
So yeah, I was like, oh fuck it. She like black guys. I was like, she gonna love me. Cause
I'm black, right?
nah, but everybody growing up, they used to tell me. They used to tell me I act black, I dress black, I talk black, and I'd always be like, "What do you mean, dog? Like I'm just me." But
True? Yeah, is that true?
he speaks for all black.
What do you think? What do you
In the
think?
story, did you get her? Like, what the fuck?
All right.
Tight shit. But so
not
yeah,
gonna speak on
I put up and I just like undid one of my braids and I was like, oh, like, can you do braids? Like, you think you could fix this for me? She's like, yeah. So we started chopping it up, talking, and then I kind of fumbled at first because like I thought she ghosted me, but I guess I ghosted her.
Okay.
And then yeah, I ended up like tapping back in with her, and then she ghosted me this time, like on some revenge shit. But you know me, I'm a perseverance motherfucker. I was just like, she still follows me. So we still in there like swimwear. I was like, it can't, the case ain't closed. You feel me? So
okay.
I got in with the music.
Yeah. No, I want to ask you though. Like, you talk about women a lot. Why is that? Is that a big part of you? Like, you feel like the bitches is like, you've been through a lot with women. I'm assuming.
I'm actually a lover.
That's what I'm about to ask you.
I've actually only really been in a few relationships. My body count not that high.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yo, look you. When the
I
guy
just
starts
talk about
saying
that.
My body count's not that high. You
Yeah,
know
I'm
what
very
saying?
picky,
Very
like-
low. Like,
I be looking at bitches and I be like, oh, you fucked him, and I know all the not all, but I know some of the bitches he be fucking with. So I'm just like, you definitely not touching my body. Like I don't even need
Standards.
McDonald's.
it's a
type
temple.
shit.
It's a
This
temple.
man has standards and morals.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
so yeah, with the females, like I said,
Talk
my
about 'em a lot.
appearance, like
Yeah.
everyone would just judge me on my appearance. They'd be like, you look like a hoe, you handsome, you look like you could just beat Doonies down, and I'd be like, I could, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
For the wrong price.
I have a price.
nah,
and
I'm
it's
playing.
high. Yeah.
But
That's
so yeah, I talk about the women because
Yeah.
when I first got into the back to the freestyling battle rapping shit, like I didn't take it serious. I was just having fun. And so I didn't know how to rap. I knew how to talk shit, but I was like, let me translate it into rhyming so that I was just like, I could say shit, bitch, and dick. And so I would just try
And
to
you be
find
straight,
rhymes.
yeah?
I was like,
Go home happy as fuck. Yeah.
I could give you like a hard no diddy 6 bars of like no dick bitch shit. Like that
Job
was
done.
just me.
Job done.
And so
I can
like
go home. Yeah.
after a while when me progressing
Start
with the
putting
music,
together.
I started like I stopped trying to rap how I thought people would want me to rap.
Yeah.
And I just started being more myself and actually putting my emotions into the music. And I felt like it. You can make a party song, everyone's gonna turn up to it, they're gonna love it for like the first month, whatever, you know, they're gonna vibe to it. But after that, like who's to say 5-10 years, they're gonna be, oh yeah, I remember that song, but they're not gonna be bumping it like that. I want something to where somebody's gonna be like, you know what, I feel an emotional way and I have an attachment to this song because it makes me think or feel better. And so
You're putting your heart into it.
yeah, I want longevity in the music game because I do own a lot of my masters, and so I want to make that a continuous income, not just something where I made a few bands off one song or a few hundred off the song and now it's done out the way and I'm on to the next thing. Like I want my songs again, like I said, for people to be like, oh yeah, I listen to this song every time I'm by myself and like I'm going through it, or like that's why I have the song I got to like check it out on all platforms.
Yeah.
I had made it a sad song originally, but I was like, you know what, my boy wouldn't want no fucking sad song.
You want to be lit.
Yeah, so I was like, how can I make a song to represent the dead homie, but make it more turned up to where people actually want to listen to it. And so I was like, man, it's in the name itself. I got to. So I was like,
you know what?
Blah, 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 I got
I
to.
want to go ahead and play a little snippet of it if it's
Hell
okay
yeah.
with you guys. Let's listen to it a little bit. Okay, man, I wish I was a DJ.
Ain't ratchet, I can't have it. They didn't wanna see me shine, but I got to. They didn't think I can afford it, so I bought to. They didn't wanna see me shine, but I got to. Every day I live my life, cause I got to. They didn't wanna see me shine, but I got to. They didn't think I can afford it, so I bought to. They didn't wanna see me shine, but I got to. Every day I live my life, cause I got to. Every day I'm on my grind, cause I got to. I'ma make them run me minds, that's all I got to. They believe me when I try, but I got shoes. Couldn't walk a mile a mile, I couldn't top fools. I ain't falling no man, I make my own rules. Try to hold me like a punk, I done fought fools. Best believe it ain't gon' jam, I make my own tools. I sold straps all summer, I couldn't pop schools. I'm getting ready.
We were best friends for like 20 years, bro.
All right.
As well, man.
So
I understand. But it's just about like figuring out how to move forward afterwards, being there for everybody else around you.
Yeah, they live in you, you know, like you keep their
memory
story
alive.
alive and all that.
I love podcasts with secret conversations. That shit kind of you kind of like.
There's no secrets here. No
Yeah,
secrets.
I killed him. I put him in the trunk, and then we just, you know what I'm saying? We just went straight to Mexico, and that's how it ended. So, okay, so you talk about your persona, right? Because you still Mr. If it ain't ratchet.
Yeah.
So tell me.
I like
so
to have
tell
fun.
Me, so, dog, are you a Gemini, dog?
I wish.
What's
all the closest homies, a lot of
you?
my guy homies, friends are Geminis. I'm a Pisces.
Okay.
I'm a
All right, I'm
March.
just curious,
Yeah,
'cause you're
March
kinda-
12th. Shout out all my Pisces men, women. No
Yeah.
Diddy. You know, fuck the Pisces men. Shout out my Pisces women.
So with the song I got to, like, so you wanted to make a churned up song for him, right?
Yeah.
So what perspective were you kind of writing from? Like, you kind of felt like you represented yourself, or you kind of represented him a little bit? Like the shit that he likes, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like it was more from like my perspective,
okay,
because like it's more like a song that like I'm speaking to him,
yeah,
but like again, I want the listener to be able to put themselves in my shoes, and that's what we were kind of speaking on right now. Like you could relate to me because you have a homie who lost, and so like I'm not saying his actual name, you know, like oh blah 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 Gregory. Like I'm saying I got to. So when you're here, it leaves it room for perspective.
People to place their
Interpretation.
own piece of the puzzle.
So they could put their own shoes and be like, you know what? Like I said, every day I live my life because I got to.
Yeah.
And a lot of those, almost every bar is a double entendre. Yeah. But that's pretty much it. Like I want somebody to listen to the song and be like, you know what? I got to do it. And even if you don't have dead homies, you know, do it for yourself. Because at the end of the day, you know, we all die by ourselves, you know. You can live life, you can have 50 wives, 100 children, 1,000 friends, but we all end up in that casket alone when the curtains close and you're at home in your room, you know. You just there by yourself with your thoughts. So who else gonna love you like you know?
yeah. Nick, I want you to kind of speak on that because we talked about it publicly here on the podcast when you lost your friend. Like, you spoke about it, like, when it was fresh. Get me? Like, when it just happened.
Yeah.
So now some time has passed. You hear what he's talking about. Like, he made a song for his homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, that hits hard and it means a lot. So what do you think about that?
Man, it's hard to, like, talk about people who meant so much to you who are not here right now.
Sure.
You know, how do you describe them to people who don't know them? You know, what's the best picture to paint, you know? And all I can really say is, like, the people who I've lost, my homie, in perspective to everyone else that I've lost, family members, stuff like that, you know, it was just a different type of thing, a different type of loss.
They like, knew him differently, like, right?
You know, no, I'm just saying this me personally. Like, I lost people during COVID. Everybody went through COVID and stuff. We lost family members, you know, every other week. My mom or my grandmother was calling, talking about people who we lost and family members and stuff like that. I didn't really have an attachment to it because these are people who I never met, you know? But losing a friend, someone who I saw every day, 20 years of friendship, just gone out of nowhere, you know? It's a different experience, you know? Your days are different. You are different, you know?
Absolutely.
Like, you change after that,
You change after that. You become an entirely different
crazy.
person. And then it's like everybody wants to, like, be there for you. And it's like, can you be there for all those people trying to be there for you? And at some point, you just, like, kind of push everybody away and try to figure it out on your own, you know? And you don't really know who to talk to, you know? So you just figure it out on your own and come back to those people. You create a distance, figure it out on your own, and then work your way back to everybody else who's important to you, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, it's all about the return, you know? Handle it on your own, but when you come back, be better, you know? And don't lose sight of who that person was to you. Just keep that memory alive. Yeah. You know? And do whatever they wanted to do.
Yeah. Avi, I want to ask you, man. How serious you taking the rap game? Is it all just fun and games for you? Like, or you like, because I see you performing. Now that's a different bag, get me? Like, if you actually start to, like, perform consistently, like you might see real paper off rap. You know what I'm saying? Like get paid for shows, do your own shows and shit like that, sell tickets. You know what I'm saying? So how serious you taking it, man?
Man, I first started doing those performances, and I really appreciate like the questions, man. Like you actually
no, cause
it seems like you're interested in like my past. It feels like you're not just like giving cliche questions and shit. Or like
I appreciate you. Oh damn, I'm gonna start complimenting each other. You straight, dog. You straight.
Do that here, man. We ask the real
You're
questions,
so great.
bro.
You're a fantastic guy too, man. You're good, man.
But I got one question. Is that pen? Can I hit that?
Oh yeah, handle. Yeah, go ahead, man. It's all you, dog. Don't even trip.
Yeah. So what was the
Ain't
question
no real
again?
show. Nah. How serious you taking the rap game?
Man, honestly, I'm taking this shit as serious as I can be. Like, it's at a point where I'm sacrificing fucking nights out with the homies. I'm sacrificing new shoes, new clothes, sacrificing nights out, food even, dog. Like, I'll be hungry as fuck. And I'm just like, I could Uber eat something, or I could use that money to lease a beat. And then I'm just like, fuck it, dog. Hop in the kitchen, make a little McStruggle sandwich, you know, and just hop back in the studio. And so, because the way I'm looking at it is, it might be a little tough road.
Yeah.
But once the music starts going, it's gonna become a passive income, and that's what it's already become. Like just the other day. I think yesterday or 2 days ago, I checked my DistroKid and I got 311 from it. So that's money from like I'm not even doing shit, dog.
Yeah, what the
and
fuck?
I just signed up for Song Trust.
Getting money, dog.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so.
Let me ask
Sound
you
like
this.
Kodak and shit.
Let me ask you this: when everybody's gone, friends aren't around,
That's beautiful, dog.
girls aren't around, you sitting there and you looking at what you've put out. You know, the product, the music, the art. You sitting there and you looking at it and you watching those numbers go up of different types of people listening to it and viewing what you got to say. How does that make you feel, man, when you by yourself? Those internal thoughts, like, is it kind of like, I see you as like a captain of a ship. Everybody's in charge of their life. Everybody is the captain of their own ship. You can steer your ship to shore, or you can stay out in the ocean and keep looking for, I don't know, the new destination and shit. How do you feel when you see your progress? You know, do you feel like so far what you've done is like proven you need to keep going forward? Do you feel content if you were to stop now? Do you feel like you did enough? You made an impact? You know, what's your drive right now? Like, what makes you go, I did good. That shit was great, but I can do better.
Real great question, dog. Y'all got me stuck. But to speak on that, honestly, like when I first started the rap shit, it was kind of something fun. But like as I started, like you said, seeing the progress and people fucking with me, and at first there was a lot of like jokes, like everyone messaging me like the struggle rapper memes, and I was laughing at first, like haha. But then after a while, when I'm telling people like, oh, go like my song, oh, can you post my song? And they're not posting it, but they still want to joke about me being a failing rapper, then I'm just like, okay, now it's coming off a little disrespectful. So I stopped watering those plants, and then I just started unfollowing everybody. But
then when it starts working, right? You get
Yeah.
views
Now
and
that
shit
it's
like
working
that. What
and
can you
shit.
say about that?
all
dog? You
those
can't say
memes and
shit.
stuff
Also
stop.
look at that
The
as like that
fuck? It
uprooted
works.
all the weeds in your
Yeah.
life.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
those people that didn't believe
works.
in you,
It made
that
me go
like
harder.
been around you and shit, they just start making fun of you and shit. Boom, you just eliminate all those people.
Yeah, because that's the whole reason I kind of got into the rap is the same reason I started doing the Make It Look Clean videos. Like, I wanted something a legacy to leave. So, like, when I pass, because I'm very, like, spiritual, I guess, or, like, about, like, my time on earth.
Okay.
So, yeah, money's cool, having nice belongings, rich, nice, and all that shit. That's cool, bro.
Yeah.
But, like, who are you as a person? What have you done for people? Because there's shit that I've done that I don't go bragging about to everybody. But, like, with me, I have a brain fart right now, and I forgot where I was leading.
Sure,
but I felt like it was
yeah.
deep, dog. I felt like I was going somewhere, pero like,
every time someone gets right there, it's like,
yeah. But
you straight, man. You straight.
I'll just go back to
Does-
the progress part.
Now, let me ask you something. So what he was saying was like, do you feel when you're like every day that passes by and you're you're a rapper, like you make music and shit, like does it feel like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing?
Hell yeah, dog.
Yeah.
And
What's up?
and I learned that shit for sure when I had my accident. That's why in my song Palm Trees I talk about it. And my girl actually was the one that I was talking about earlier, where she's like she likes black guys, and I got it in. Like I had it took me a while to like to get my foot in the door.
Yeah.
But once it was in, I was like, yeah, I'm in there. And I was like, you gonna love me, baby. I'm a little toxic, but it's fun over here.
Why we gotta always be toxic? Like, why always the best
I'm
man
working on
toxic?
myself. I'm working
Yo,
on
that's
myself.
facts.
I also want to ask, bro, like, you know, with the music that you've made so far, like, have you considered collaborations, you know, with other people? And if you
Yeah.
have,
Yo,
you know,
sorry.
hold on,
Sorry.
sir. Hold on. I just want to ask, like, do you feel like it's easy to collab with other artists, or do you feel like you stepping on toes, or like, you know, is there some sort of like vibe, like what is it like trying to get another artist to collab with you if you fuck with them or anything like that? Is there like a clash between each other, or is it easy to just be like, hey, I love what you do, they listen to what you do, like can y'all work together on something without egos or anything like that?
I don't have too many like features because I be focused like on myself, man. Like I'll be trying to stay in my own lane, and I feel like before I can start like trying to expand, I gotta focus on my little like garden and
You
try to
working
build
on your craft.
Yeah.
You watering your own garden.
But
Yeah. Can I play the song that like made me like really fuck with you
hell yeah.
and somebody else? Can I play it? Let me play it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
My bad, guys. Let me.
Nah, you good.
Oh wait, I forgot.
Which one it is? Oh, this one's with my
Yo,
brother.
low key, dog. I don't think people understand, but like I fuck with you. But when I heard King Lem say something, I was like, he's hard, dog.
Yeah, that's my little brother. Shout out King Lem.
Nah,
Can I simp? I can never go pay a bitch. Rather than shooters I trust, I won't even run up. I can pay just to place a hit. These suckers don't hate and shit.
Glad you came through, man. Glad you made it, bro.
No, I ain't patient. Steps with me, no thing when I'm saying shit. You like it,
to
I'm
get
taking
back home
shit.
safely.
Now I wanna fall out, don't
Man,
wanna
all
be
I
blamed.
do is
Resting on letting people smoke. Losing my faith in it. Keep on dissing, talking like you really told.
faith in it. Oh my
Signing
god.
But these suckers be hiding line like they be outside and on timing. Get beat up
Hey.
in front of his homies like Hayes. I promise to sip if I find him.
Hey, why are people talking real shit, yo? Oh my god.
Like 2 G's, I need an Insta or to line 'em.
Yo.
The odds be talking, but never sliding, man, they ain't about nothing. I've pulled their card, I've pressed their asses, but they always running. Them hollows hit his dome, expose his top just like a muffin. I take a shot, I pop a perk, I
Think I'm onto something.
Hey, yo. Yo, that's so fucking hard. What's up with King Lems, man? How'd you guys get connected, man?
That's my blood brother, my boy.
Shut the hell up. You guys are brothers?
Yeah, that's my younger
Yo,
brother.
what? Nobody knows that, right?
Nah,
Only
I mean,
people
low
that-
key, nah. Yeah, I guess like people that know me
Is
know
that
me.
a
Like,
reveal right here? Like,
I didn't
it
know
might
that,
be, I
dog.
guess,
What?
because
I
a lot of
mean-
people be tripping.
Yeah.
But he kind of do look like me when I was younger.
Yeah.
But he like on a real level, he's the real reason I started rapping. My brother, I seen this little nigga doing it at like 14, and he was doing it off his phone by himself. And I always wanted to rap. I just never got into it because I got like stuck into the streets.
Yeah.
But as soon as I saw him and I got some money, I was like, let me invest into this shit. And I got my little studio equipment and I started making music because of my brother. Shout out my brother.
Yeah. Damn, that low key. I don't know if your fans that might watch this knew that. That's low key. If I saw that about my favorite rapper, I'd be like, oh shit, what the fuck? I did not know that. They made a beautiful song together.
Yeah, we've been trying to get part 2, but
Is that the first song you guys ever did together?
yeah, the first and
Tell me
Kinda like the last.
Tell me what was it like in there, dog? Penning it, all that shit. Oh my god.
well, it's different because I punch in, but he writes his music,
okay.
so he just
So
can't.
you
He brought
kind
me
of
the
like
track.
you kind of vibe out, then you find the lyrics, right? But he kind of
I have like a little process when
Yeah.
I be freestyling. I ain't gonna reveal my secrets
yeah,
because
don't give the magic out, man.
you know
magician never reveals.
you gotta
his
keep the
secrets.
juice for yourself sometimes. You know,
Yeah.
put it in the back of the fridge, hide it behind the milk.
Yeah.
But so yeah, like I be freestyling, but at first I'll find a melody before I even start on the words, the topic. I'm looking for a melody, and then I'll try to figure out if this melody is gonna be the hook, if this is gonna be the big first verse, second verse, like bridge type shit. Once I find my melodies, that's when I just start spitting some dumb shit, and whatever I like, I keep. Whatever I don't like, I throw away. And sometimes I end up rearranging the lines, a few bars, and they be fitting like a puzzle piece.
Yeah. You're good.
But yeah, like a lot of the songs that I've been fucking with been produced by 27 Club. Shout out to them. They're a NorCal producer group. They follow me back on Instagram, and so like anytime I have a problem with a beat or like I have a question, I just hit them up. And they've been very supportive. They even hooked me up with deals and shit. I fuck with them heavily. Shout out my boy Iconic, my boy DJ Jew, my little homie Canes. That's my brother's homie. That motherfucker, he could rap, produce, mix. He does his own cover arts.
It's like an urban renaissance.
Yeah.
Just handles,
You can do everything.
covers all aspects of the game.
Yeah. Cuts hair.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, he actually
you got a
produced
nug?
a few of my beats.
Yeah. That's cool.
He did a...
So the song with Lems, No Hook. What was that studio session like, man? How are you guys feeling about it? How long did it take?
It took me probably a few days because...
Oh, okay, writing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, not writing, but like I said, I'd sit there for like 2 hours and I'd just be listening to the beat on loop and I'm just like, yeah, I don't like what I rapped. Or I'd have some shit and I'd just scrap it and be like, I don't like it, or it is not fitting the song. Yeah. And then finally I was like, you know what? I was like, since my brother has like a younger fan base, I was like, let me spit some real shit for these youngins, bro. Like, because this rap shit seems cool, bro, but like all that gun shit, the killings and all that, like drugs, it's not cool. Like, that's why I made Pradada, and I talk, like, the lyrics are a lot more, I try to make, like, fun, upbeat songs, but the lyrics are deeper. And so for that one, I wanted to, like, tell people more about PTSD and, like, you relive shit, bro. Like, you think you can just do something and forget about it? Why do you think all these people are addicted to drugs, lean, and all that? Because they're tired of the nightmares, bro. They can't handle the shit they see. A guilty conscience to me is hell, and I like to have a clear conscience.
Yeah, that's good.
Everyone's just trying to escape something.
What does memento mori mean? What does
memento
that mean?
Mori?
Yeah.
Oh, that it means to remember you will die, and everybody has their own. It's subjective, you know. Art is subjective.
Yeah,
everybody has their own take on it. To me, it's kind of like I relate more to the Buddhist version of it, where remember you will die. So anything in life really is temporary. All this stuff, like it could be taken away in a second. Just like with my leg, dog, it took me out the street. I lost a lot of my money because I stopped hustling. I couldn't drive, so I couldn't do deliveries. And then after that, like I can't work too many jobs, you know. So it's just harder for me to like try to get bread. And so it's for me, it's live life to your fullest. You know, do what you want to do. Don't let anything discourage you, because there's always gonna be people that doubt you, tell you no because they can't do it. Someone they know couldn't do it. But growing up, I always used to tell people, I'm not you. It might be different for me. And a lot of the times it worked. I'm not naturally talented, but hard work beats talent every time. And that's something I've always had, is heart, perseverance. Like, I'm not going to let nobody stop me. If I want to do something, I know I'm going to be the best at it or achieve it one way or another.
Or be in the winner's circle.
At least in the circle. I don't mind being second, third, you know. As long as I'm up there, I know I did my best.
Could you explain what happened in your accident? Like the moment?
I was wrestling like a grizzly bear, and then a polar bear tried to jump me. And
whoa, Loki, why was I listening? Like, damn, what the fuck? Like, that shit really happened like that?
Yeah,
damn,
dog.
the polar bear. Right? What is this, Lost? You know what I'm saying? You guys ever seen Lost?
There's like that English voice over it as he
polar bear
between both bears.
What the fuck did you do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Piss off a polar bear.
To make the bear so mad.
If you ever see me fighting the bear in the woods, help the bear.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. For sure.
But nah, man, I was saving orphans out of a burning building. No, I'm just playing again.
Let's keep it going.
Okay.
Yeah.
So real talk, I was riding a motorcycle.
Yeah.
It was like 2 a.m. I had just left the studio with my boy Rolo. Shout out my boy Rolo. He goes on Instagram by a Rolo Official or Official Rolo.
Yeah.
either way,
Rolo_official.
Rolo_official.
I'm gonna interview you next. What's
You
good?
feel me?
Yeah,
We're gonna get you up
going.
in here next. No
Get
Diddy.
it going. Yeah.
Check out my boy.
Pause.
Most of his music's on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
But come on, it's worth it. You're gonna listen to it. You're gonna love it. It really puts you in his shoes, especially if you're going through something with a relationship. Westside Pretty Boy got you. He gonna cradle you up in a nice little blanket tortilla type shit. No, that's the boy.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, he gonna take care of you. But he got an album coming out next fall, September. Don't sleep on it. That's just gonna come out.
Low key, dog, you a
All
feminist,
platforms.
aren't you?
I'm a male feminist. I support all
you are
women.
though, right? Aren't you?
I don't know.
You,
I'm very sexist.
like, don't you like?
I have my sexist moments.
Like you empower women though.
Oh yeah, I
You love. It seems like like
I just love empowering people.
Yeah, like you love women, no? Like
to be honest, yeah, I do love women.
No, because there be women bashing.
I love all
like there's
women.
be really dudes that like hate women. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
that should
real,
be on
like,
my nerves, dog.
Yeah.
I just made a tweet about that shit the other day too. I was like, I'm so tired of this men versus women talk. Like that shit's annoying, bro. Like to me, it's kind of like growing up, the Hispanics be hating on each other. Like Salvadorans be hating on Mexicans. Mexicans be hating Salvadorans.
Oh my God.
Guatemalans hate on Mexicans.
That's
Mexicans
big
hate on
facts.
Puerto Ricans. Puerto Ricans don't like nobody. And it's just like why? To me, as an American, all y'all are the fucking same. Like, no disrespect. We're all fucking Hispanic. The white man looks at us all as brown people. So it's like, why are we all just crabs in a fucking
bucket?
Yeah, crabs in a
Crab
bucket fighting
mentality.
each other and shit. You know, like Nipsey said, a lot of the time that person that you beefing with, he's just like you. When you go out looking for the enemy, he's wearing the uniform that I was talking about earlier. Pro Club, Dickies. Just like you, bro. A lot of the times he comes from the same broken home, just like
Facts.
you.
That's super
And
facts,
as I
yeah.
gotten older, I'm 27 now. Like I can't be doing the same shit I was doing when I was 17,
Yeah.
when I was 18. Yeah, I made a lot of mistakes in my life, but I wear them shits on my sleeve. And I'll be telling anybody, if you have a problem with anything I've done in the past, you won't say it to my face. And I'll give you the opportunity. Just like I told that one kid, you want to sock me, don't you? I'll let you sock me.
You want to hit me, don't you?
But
Do
I'm
it.
not inviting problems. I'm just letting you know I ain't never been no bitch, bro.
You don't walk away from the problem.
Can I ask you a question, man? Because you just released your documentary, right?
Well, you tight shit, yeah.
Yeah.
It was to make it look clean one.
Yeah, you dropped the documentary, right? In there, I didn't get to see it, but I seen clips. You catch a fade in there.
Oh, I caught
Tell me
like 2-3
about it,
fades
dog.
in that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I saw the one under a
Under the
wash.
bridge,
Under a
yeah.
wash. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
seen
wash.
that. I seen that. Tell me about that, man. Where you get your style from? Because low key, like
Johnny
I
Bones
seen a lot of people.
Jones.
Yo, you went with straight fucking power punches, like dude.
Oh, that I was
like, yo.
tired. I was fucking exhausted.
Oh, so that was like a few rounds and shit.
Not cause like if you watch the fight, it's pretty long, and he grabs me in a headlock, and I just let him hold me in a headlock because I'm trying to catch my breath. But before that, I was dabbing the whole fucking day. I was homeschooled,
Yeah.
but like I wasn't going to school. I was just kicking
Yeah.
it, and then I skated like from the North Hollywood Locals projects, like right there. I can't
Yeah.
remember the streets.
Yeah.
I was across
By
the
Madison.
street. Yeah.
Yeah. You went to Madison?
Nah.
How
Nigga
you
just
didn't
said
go
he was
to the hood?
At the time.
All right, I got a couple questions for you.
My follow, I'll tell you the schools I went to.
Yeah, please.
But I was by that area, and I skated all the way to Valley College. You know how
Okay.
far of a fucking skate
That's
that is?
super
Yeah.
fucking
I
far.
skated all
Wait,
that.
I went to the
that's
school
not
next
that
to
bad.
Valley College.
Not that bad.
That's not that bad.
After dabbing all day,
Okay, that's pretty. Yeah.
I was on Van Noen, and I skated all the way to Burbank. Or
Niggas
But that's
lungs,
not that bad though.
Niggas lungs.
That's
are
not that
done.
bad though.
You're
all
done.
right.
That's a few
My fault.
miles.
I forgot you were a triathlon fucking marathon gold medalist.
Nah, I would have took the bus.
But yeah.
Nah, I used to walk it though.
So
Yeah.
I skated to there, and then I busted to Woodley. All I had was like I chugged a Gatorade,
Yeah.
and then I seen him. He seen me. We pulled up. But the whole reason we fought was because I had like this nice little roller in a spot around the corner from it,
Okay.
and at the time I was in a crew called MIL, which is why I made the Make It Look Clean videos
Oh,
for the
well,
MIL.
I know it. I remember MIL.
But like halfway throughout the videos in part 2 or somewhere between 2 to 3, I got out. And so this one guy, I think he went to my bomb and he just like dissed the whole thing, or like he dissed my name. And I was like, if you had a problem with the MIL, why don't you slash the MIL, you know? But I was
Okay,
like, fuck it,
yeah.
I need the fade. And
Yeah.
so we
Yeah.
pulled up, and he came with his people, I came with my people. you know, dumb hands, the Foo Fan Boot Binker, put him to sleep, park cuz real quick. Just
That was him if you didn't know. Yeah, I like that. Uh-huh.
And so yeah,
I seen that. That's crazy.
but I still reached out. I tried to help him.
Where'd you get your style from though? Like, where'd you learn to get down like that? Is you just developed that, or like that's how you just always got
over
down?
time practice? But
Yeah.
I would watch John Jones a lot. I used to like using my knees kicks because my kicks were powerful, dog.
Yeah.
My best technique, and I'm known for this, the spinning back fist, meat slappers every time. If you see me spinning in a fight, just know the motherfucker's waking up off the ground 5 minutes later leaking.
The Tasmanian Devil, that's what that means.
And with the kicks,
tornadoes and shit.
He's talking about a move like.
Yes, nigga, I know what a
That's
spinning
crazy,
back fist is.
Who bust that out in a fight? That's wild, homie.
Nigga, I watch
That's
UFC.
straight crazy.
But yeah. So I would just street fight, and even then, like
Has it ever failed, that move?
that move,
Like
it did in that fight. I don't know if you see me. I go boom, I miss so I hit him with the elbow, boom, I miss him, and I'm like fuck. So I go boom again, and I'm just like fuck. I missed like three like hard sleepers that would have just had his ass just laid out.
Yeah.
But after that, I was just like, fuck. And then I think he kept hitting me, and I was just tired. So I'm just like, you hit like a bitch. And so, oh, yeah? So he grabs me in a headlock, and I'm just like, yeah. I'm like, I'm going to catch my breath. And then right after that,
Hard as fuck.
that's when my favorite part and everybody's favorite part in Make It Look Clean Part 2, you got to check it out. Yeah. He's just like, oh, you want it again? And I'm like, no, did he? No, I'm playing. That wasn't out yet. But he's like,
imagine back then you said that.
He's like, hey, you want it again? And I told him, I'm making a movie. And he's like, oh, all right. So he gets all hype and like he does like a little bounce to like hype himself up. And as soon as he goes to square up, I'm already piecing him up. Just mink, mouse.
So that clip, that's the end.
Yeah, that was the ending, the heavy sleepers. We had been going at it for a minute, but once I got him like that,
finisher,
he went cradle rocking. And he was just like, ree. And once he got up, his shit was leaking.
Like me, like what I'm doing right now. That's what he did.
Like a grandpa in a chair.
God.
And shit, like
on the front porch and shit.
So I made like a little edit about that, and I threw it on YouTube. I mean, on Instagram.
Yeah.
But that was one fight, and then the other one was with some other guy. Yeah. And that was because when I was in MIL, he kept dissing the crew, and so I was telling him like, yo, if you got beef with the homies, you know, keep it personal, but like don't be dissing the set because.
Yeah.
Now I have to do
step
something.
up for that one.
Yeah.
Because you're there, right?
Yeah. And so he just kept doing it.
Here.
And one day, I think it was his homie and my other homie, they like just so happened to meet up and they were going to get down. Okay. And as soon as I stopped recording, I just like put my phone away and I'm getting ready. I'm like, all right, me and Wooty-Woo. I ain't going to say his name. I'm like, all right, me and Wooty-Woo. And he's like, huh? Oh, all right. And so he gets a little excited. I'm just there like, all right.
He wasn't happy about it.
Hell nah. And so as soon as I boop him, I'm like, beep, 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 beep. Yeah. He tries to pull my shirt over my head. I'm like, all right. I'm like, I think, I forgot what. Like, I pulled out somehow. No diddy. I put my shirt back on and I square up and I was going to kick him, but like he kind of backed up so he was out of range. I wasn't going to look stupid. Yeah. So I just like put my leg back down and then he's like, all right, I'm fucked up. I'm like, nah, what the fuck? I was like, when the homie was getting down, you were telling your boy to rush him. Yeah. I was like, so what the fuck? Keep that energy now. Yeah. So I just started walking around him like an upset mother. I put my hands on my hips. Yeah, the homies are saying,
some bullshit.
I can't let that meme down. I have not lived that meme down.
That's
dog.
how they do it.
I was just there like this, looking at him, and the hilarious part was I looked at him and I squint and I'm like, are you crying? And cause he really was, he wipes his eye and he's like, it's because you hit me in the eye. And I like, I was just like, damn.
That would make you tear up though.
I was like, got him.
Just saying, fuck. Yeah.
Hold it in.
So okay.
Hold it in.
That's what's up, dog. That's some funny ass shit. Let's talk about the schools you went to, man. If look, we all like kind
my
of
school's
like,
about to sound
we all
like a
kind of like
DMX
hood
bitch
kids.
song.
We all from like the hood and
go.
shit. So like, what schools did you go to?
All right, first I went to like some preschool behind. I don't think it's James Monroe, but it's kind of like by the 405 and the Jack in the Box by that side. Is that high school or middle school? They had like a little preschool behind it. I went there for a few years.
Roy
I was
Romer?
fucking it up.
By Roy Romer?
I don't even know, dog.
Okay,
I just remember they had the best fucking lemon cookies that I've ever had. They were so soft. And then from there, I went to
one elementary the whole time?
Nah. From there,
all right.
that was preschool. From there, I went to Langdon Elementary. I was there till about second, third grade. From there, I went to some other school called Dearborn Elementary. I was there about for a few months to a year. Then my mama decided to move our asses to fucking Texas for some fucking reason. I went to
El Paso.
I think like Houston.
Oh shit!
Houston, yeah.
That's kinda
So I
lit,
went to
actually.
like some lame ass fucking two lame ass elementaries out there. One of them I got into it because some fat bitch. Well, not some fat bitch. Some girl came in with her fat bitch friend, and she was like, "Oh, my homegirl got a crush on you." And I looked at her. I was like, "A la verga." I was like, "I'd rather be gay." And so they ran with it.
You're a little guy.
Yeah, they ran with it, and they're like, "Oh, he's gay." So in Texas, they didn't like that, so they treated me like I was gay, and they were trying to treat me like an outcast.
They didn't play like that, basically. They didn't play like that, yeah.
And even the fucking school principal, dog, they're like, "Oh, he called this girl a slut," and then I was like, "Yeah." My mom backed me up this time. Usually she didn't, but she was like, "Oh, well, he told me that she called him a faggot." And I shouldn't say that word, bleep it out. But yeah,
you're just yeah.
she was like, "Oh,
saying that.
That's what he called my son."
Yeah.
So he called her a slut. But I was the only one who suspended, so that's why my mom was tripping. But I was just thankful she wasn't tripping on me. That was the one time she ain't whipped my ass. But so from there,
Side for one
Other
time.
times, ass
Yeah.
got
One
whooped.
time.
from there we moved back to Cali.
Yeah.
I finished it up at Silmar Elementary.
Okay.
And then from Silmar Elementary, I moved over to the west side of the valley out here in Canoga. I came to Lawrence Middle School. Then about like 7th grade, I went to Cole Middle School, which is like a charter school. Then from there, I got sent to live with my grandma because I was beefing it with my mama's boyfriend.
Oh my god.
So I went to a middle school called Cole Middle School
What the fuck is that?
and Butt Crack Lancaster.
Buck crack Lancaster.
Yeah, that shit was
Butt crack
lame.
Lancaster.
And
Goddamn,
then,
that shit's far.
Yeah, so finally my mama saw that I was on Facebook one late night having fun without her. So she's like, "A la verga, you ain't gonna be having fun on my watch." Brought me back to some ass whoopings. And then she's like, "Oh, you ain't gonna be having fun, this and that." So then I went back to Lawrence Middle School.
Okay.
From there, graduated to thank God for the No Child Left Behind program because I had fails, all fails middle school, all
Yes,
fails.
sir.
You feel
Hey
me?
man, fuck it, man.
And then 9th grade, I went to Chatsworth, got kicked out the second semester.
We're high school? Okay.
Chatsworth High School.
Yeah.
No kid left behind. Thank you, Bush.
You feel me? And then
Thank
from
you,
there, I
Andy.
went to Grant High School.
Let's go.
Hey,
Finally.
Grant.
Let's talk about
Finally.
the best high school there
Nah,
ever was.
trip out. The only reason I went to Grant on my mama, I hate her for this. I told her, I was like, "Can I go to North Hollywood?" Because to me, I
'cause
knew
that's where it was at.
that's where all the
That's where it
writers
was
were.
at.
All the homies be like, "Oh, there's bitches at North Hollywood." So I'm like, "Mama, I'm trying to go to North Hollywood."
That's really how it was
And
back then. Like, there's.
I had a
bitches
girl
over
at the
there.
time, but it was already falling out. She
You're
went to
like
Poly.
14.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Gives
get out
a
of here.
fuck.
My mama was like, "Yeah, you're not gonna go to Poly with her." So I'm like, if I can't go to Poly with her, and I'm gonna be at a new school with better bitches. I'm like, for sure, I need a new boo thing.
Yeah.
But so I told her like, "What's up with North Hollywood?" She's like, "No, I'm not gonna have you with the Mexicans." She's like, "Just so you can make more badass friends and keep tagging." And I was like, "A la verga."
She knew already.
Yeah,
No,
she
it
knew to
was
get
like-
down.
She
Bro, she
already
didn't even let me
knew.
have a backpack.
Yeah.
For like all of 9th grade, I had to walk around with my folders and books because she didn't trust me with a backpack.
North
look
Hol-
like a librarian.
when you hear about famous high schools and shit like that, like you know how they talk about Long Beach Poly and shit like that, like
Yeah.
like those type of schools, like North Hollywood High School. That it was like that, bro. Like they just had a rep. you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Grant was cool too, but like it wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Because Grant's like in Valley Glen, like it's kind of nice
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah, it's kind of nice.
That's why I was having a debate with the other homie because I was like, technically the address says North Hollywood, but I consider North Hollywood the east side of the 170. Like we were talking about earlier,
Yeah.
anything past the
well,
4
right there where
4
Grant is,
what
it's like the
4
border. It's like the border. Get me? It's like North
Yeah.
Hollywood's up the street, like on fucking what's that?
Whitsett.
Owen, Victory, whatever the
I
fuck.
feel like
the main street though.
Whitsett and past is no ho.
You don't consider what about Coldwater, Ethel, like back there? That's North Hollywood.
That falls under Van Nuys to me.
Ah, no, we're gonna have to have a debate about that. No, but no, you're straight. So Grant, and what happened after Grant?
After Grant, that's when I did a homeschool for like a semester or two, and then my mama knew I wasn't gonna go nowhere with that, so
Yeah.
I went to Crack London, Jack London.
Crack London.
Hey,
that's
what we
what it
called it.
was.
Crack London.
Literally. yeah.
And
And then you finished there?
yeah,
you
I finished
finished
it. I
it?
finished it quick. No diddy.
Shit.
In and
So you
out,
just dipped,
man.
huh?
Hell
That's what
yeah.
that school
You
was
didn't stay there
for.
to
You
kick it
weren't
with the-
supposed to
Because
stay
look,
there.
Kick it with
check
the
this out.
homies?
I'm gonna tell you this.
It was all there back then.
I was on my Birdman shit, man.
That's
So
funny.
look,
Yeah.
I had got bit by some like Doberman pinchers on both legs as a kid when I was 14.
Yeah.
And that shit hurt like a bitch. I cried.
Yeah.
Don't make fun of me. And so my grandpappy sued the motherfucker because he didn't have his dogs on a leash and it was in a public area. And so I got like 7 bands and they told me like, oh, we could give you the money in your mom's name. You could get the money now.
Yeah.
Or you could wait till you're 18 and we put it in the bank. And I didn't trust my mama for shit. I told him I'll put it in the bank, wait till I'm 18. So as soon I wanted to graduate because I was like, as soon as I'm 18, dog, I'm fucking.
Oh, you graduated
shit
at
up.
18?
Nah, I think I was still like 17, but I was waiting. Like I wanted to be able to have fun and all that shit.
Yeah.
I probably did. No. I graduated right before I turned 18. Like, cause I was like 2-3 months late. So I was like January, February, but I was supposed to be 2015. Yeah. So yeah, it was right before I turned 18, and I had 8,000 waiting for me, dog. So I was just like, I'm trying to buy some drugs and reinvest. I was like, I'm gonna fuck up the community. I was like, I'm gonna be a menace.
This man's a fucking genius.
Hey man, you trying to see residuals,
this guy.
man?
Oh,
That's
God.
all you want.
Avi, man.
I tried out a few hustles. The weed wasn't working. The Xanax was too slow. But the snow, man, that shit
That shit
just
sped right up. Nah,
yeah. That shit I couldn't feel my
Full
pockets any
steam ahead.
faster.
Yeah. Avi, what's next, man? What's next for you? What's the next steps? What's to come?
I was thinking of adopting 4 Ethiopian children.
Oh my God.
I want to be like Brad
Them
Pitt.
commercials at 3 in the morning got to your ass,
low-key,
bro.
these type of moves, like, you know? Billionaire.
Nah, honestly, for me, the only way I could see it is just diving head into OnlyFans and just progressing as a. I'm playing, dog.
Just take the
It was a
cast
thought.
off.
It was a
Yo,
thought.
Abby,
Take the
don't.
cast off and
It's
put it on
alright, bro.
Only Toes,
Like,
man. You'll be
You're
good.
the man, dog. Don't
Nah.
do it. Nah.
I want to
You
do
the
more
man.
music, but like not just like local shows. I kind of want to go out of town and tour type shit. You know, I want to.
Stay wide.
First, I want to build my little base in LA, so I know that I can always do a show here and have people that fuck with me. But I also want to be able to see the country and shit. Also get a bigger fan base. I like right now some people that I've been having like one motherfucker in Japan. Shout out to you. Shout out the one
out
homie
to
in Japan.
Japan.
Weekly listening
out
daily
Japan,
and listening
homie.
to my shit on Apple Music. I fuck with you, dog. I support you. I see you. You're seen. But yeah, dog. Like
That's crazy.
it just like every song I make, like I've been trying to make a theme to it. So I had one song called Orange Juice Baby. That one's for my sister. I didn't even cuss in the song because I mentioned it. I'm like, so that you can sing along.
Damn,
And
what the hell?
then Palm Trees, that one was a little more like about life and my perspective as well. The second verse, I speak from my shit where I talk about my accident. And then what is it called? Pradada, my newest one. Check it out, Pradada, all platforms.
That's how you say it.
Yeah. Type it exactly like
That's
that.
a whole lot, bro.
Yeah, man. I just want to thank you for stopping by and shit. Like, I think these type of interviews that we do, Nick, like, it just proves the point. This is the best podcast in the world. No muzzle. My name's Eddie. Because of this, I think no, we're gonna wait for what's next from you. You know what I'm saying? Because like your story's being told and shit. Like now it's just anticipation. Get me?
Yeah.
Like we want to see what Avi does next. Like what's good? Yeah.
We know something's coming.
Yeah.
Just gotta wait for what's next.
All right, man. We're gonna head out of here. Like I said, man, I appreciate you. I fuck with you, my boy.
I
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Thank you, bro.
My name's Eddie. No Muzzle Podcast. Who with me? Who with me? Who with
Oh,
me?
you already know. You already know.
Hey.
Yeah. Avi, Nick.
If it ain't ratchet, I can't have it.
Yeah. Till next time. Thank you.
Thank you.